Gucci. Thank you.
There is someone else.
So I was watching the producer going podcast the other day. It's what, you know, the one where they call in and people, like, you know, other producers can call in and drop gems, and they can call in and ask questions to you know, the community, and people can answer them. And it was that morning podcast, and it's really good to watch. If you're a producer and you want to learn some good stuff, then I highly recommend watching those podcasts. They're really useful. But the one that I was watching the other day covered the topic of, well, this guy called in, I can't remember his name, but he called in and he was talking about his plans to set up a YouTube channel and run tutorials and upload beats to that channel. And he was talking about, like, his plans to hopefully massage the YouTube algorithm into ranking his videos. And to do that, he was going to upload three beats on a Monday, 3 beats on a Wednesday, and 3 beats on a Friday. So his premise was to just flood the market, you know, add tons of beats to YouTube, way more than other producers beats, you know, way more than other producers are doing, and just basically try a strategy of just, like, you know, going full throttle with uploading beats to YouTube. And his whole sort of idea was that doing that is going to allow him to grow faster and be taken care of by YouTube, you know, recommended by YouTube to other producers and beat makers and rappers and all that kind of stuff. And it got me thinking, like, does uploading more frequently result in more views, more subscribers, more sales, etc., etc.? I'm not even going to try and answer this in a way that's like I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, because I can guarantee that 90% of people that post about, you know, ranking on YouTube and using certain keywords don't truly know how the algorithm works. Like, because, like, who does? Like, the only person that's going to understand that stuff is the people that work at YouTube and people that work at Google. But what I will say, and, you know, I've been uploading I've been uploading videos for like 3 years to YouTube, and looked at tons of videos and tutorials on, like, how to rank on the first page for any keyword, how to, you know, get tons of views with no subscribers, and all the videos. While there is some good advice out there, there's a lot of wishy-washy advice, stuff that doesn't really make any sense. And, like, after doing all of this, after uploading videos consistently for about 3 years, the thing that I have taken away from this the most is that YouTube's main goal is to keep as many people on YouTube, on the platform, for as long as possible, because that means that they have more room for people to advertise on their platform, which means those advertisers that pay YouTube, you know, pay them more, and that means that YouTube makes more money. The longer someone stays on the platform, the more revenue they can generate for Google. So that's their whole goal. And, like, YouTube's been around for quite a while now, and they look at so many different factors that just simply uploading more beats or just uploading a ton of content is one factor amongst, like, tons of other factors that will allow you to, you know, that YouTube will recommend your videos to more people, which means you'll grow faster and gain more subscribers and hopefully get more sales as well. And what I mean by that is that they're literally going to look at everything. They're going to look at how long people are watching your videos, so your watch time needs to be on point. They're looking at how people are engaging with your videos, so if they're liking and commenting and doing other things that you're asking them to do in the video, like click on links and share pages and follow on other social media platforms. They're looking at whether people actually click on your video when they've recommended it to other people. So if they're watching a video, they scroll down and they see your video and they click on it, they're looking at that. Like, that's just a few of several factors that YouTube looks at, and then determines whether your content is good enough to be ranking and to be showing to lots of other people. That's going to allow you to, you know, do the things that you want to do on YouTube, which I'm assuming is grow and make more sales. So when it comes to planning a strategy for YouTube and trying to rank and trying to do all these, like, sneaky tactics that you think YouTube isn't aware of, and, like, they know all the tricks of the trade. They know the main thing they're concerned about is keeping people on the platform. So if we're talking about beats, if you want to be, like, growing on YouTube with your beat channel, your beats need to be on point. They really need to be like super fire, because the harder they are, the longer someone is going to listen to it, because they enjoy listening to it. They're not going to just click off something they don't like. So if they like that beat, if they really, like, mess with that beat, they're more likely to listen to it for longer, you know, think about ideas, write some lyrics down, and then go ahead and click over to your beat store and then, you know, hopefully purchase the beat. That's one thing. Like, I can't tell you how to make your beats hard within one day. Like, you just have to go out and do the reps, make tons of beats in order to get to that point. But I'm saying that the beat needs to be super fire. You can't just be churning out beat after beat and uploading 10 beats a day that are really average. That's just not going to do anything for you. Another thing is that the thumbnail needs to be appealing. You know, for a tight beat, there's not really a whole lot you can do, but you can just make them pop out at the person that's watching or scrolling for that type of beat. Use bright colors. Just make that thumbnail stand out so that they're more likely to go, oh, that looks appealing. That's a nice looking thumbnail. I'm going to click on that one and check out that beat. That's another big thing. But yeah, circling back to like the original point, like, you know, about uploading tons and tons to YouTube in order to grow more, that's not always going to work. You really do have to think about what's going to keep people watching the videos for longer, what's going to keep people engaging with the videos, you know. And that's a big reason why I decided to start doing tutorials and vlogs and stuff, because I can give way more value to you guys, which means that you're going to be paying attention to what I've got to say on these videos for longer, which means that it helps me on YouTube to reach more people. And it's a win-win situation, you know. I get more interaction from it. I still can give you guys as much value as possible. I'm not going to be one of those guys that, you know, puts a lot of clickbait stuff out there and then half delivers on what he's trying to put out. I will literally give you exactly what I'm putting in the thumbnail. I'll think about you know, a topic that people really want to learn about, make it into a video, and that's going to keep people watching the video. That's going to keep people interested in the channel, and that's basically what's helped me grow, you know, over the past few weeks. I haven't really done any sneak tactics. Like, I swear to God, I haven't. All I've done is try to be super consistent. But yeah, so my definitive answer to the question, like, does uploading tons of beats to YouTube every day, or uploading like 2 or 3 beats every day, help you with the YouTube algorithm? It could do if you have ticked all of the boxes. If you've got super hard beats, if you've got nice looking thumbnails, you know, ones that people are going to click on, and if you're able to hold the attention of that person that's watching your beats. So if you can do it every day, if you can upload a beat every day, do it, but make sure that you're ticking those boxes. If you can't, don't worry about it. You know, spend a couple of days making a hard beat, make sure it's a really clean beat, then upload it, and then you're way more likely to get more interaction, more like responses from uploading a really, really high quality beat than if you were to just be uploading really half-assed beats but more regularly. Like, I swear to you that the content is the most important thing. Focus on the content first, you know, make sure that that's on point, and then when you start implementing all of these SEO things, you know, using the right keywords, using the right titles, you know, making sure that everything's structured in the right way, then you'll start getting rewarded even more. So content first, that needs to be the first priority, and then after that, then you can then start working on and figuring out how to use the right keywords in order to get your stuff out there to the most people. And there's tools out there, you know. You've heard Ant Chamberlain talk about vidIQ or TubeBuddy. Those types of tools are super useful, but they're not useful if you're not making good content. Okay, I promise you, if you're making just half-assed beats and you're wondering why they're not ranking or anything, that's why. You can use all the keyword tools in the world. If the content isn't on point, you know, it might work momentarily for a video. They might suggest it to more people, but they're not going to be interested in the video because the beat's half-assed, the thumbnail's not good. So it really is down to you first to make sure that the content is on point, and then the algorithm will take care of you after that. Well, I'm gonna sound so ridiculous saying this, but it's been so brutal today, man. It's like, I mentioned the heat on like the last 4 videos, but it is so hot. I woke up this morning, came into the kitchen at about 8:30, 9ish, and I must have only been in there for about half an hour, just, you know, having breakfast, and it was already 30 degrees when I looked at the thermometer. We've got like a thermometer thing out in the garden. It was 30 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, because otherwise that'd be freezing. But yeah, it is.